Good to see you again, Medric. We did this almost a year ago to the day, speaking after you'd signed with us originally, but it wasn't to be. What do you think? Second time's a charm?
I sure hope so, yeah.
But a year on, do you feel more hopeful that it will happen? We've got a season coming in November where we're looking to start. The world's in a much better place now than it certainly was a year ago.
Yeah, for sure. Last year, everything really seemed uncertain, and the season didn't end up going, but this year seems a lot more promising. We got a couple players already signed and a new head coach, so it's looking good, hopefully.
Now, as I recall, you were meant to become pro last year. You just left university in Ottawa. So has the extra time allowed you to focus and work on what you need to do to be successful at pro level?
Yeah, certainly. Last year, didn't end up playing a game professionally, but I definitely took that time to, focus on myself and work on the little things. And I think it definitely helped me as a person, and I think I'm definitely a better version of myself coming into this next season.
Now, I asked you this last year, but remind us what you'll bring to the team. What are the attributes that the fans can look out for when they finally see you in purple?
Yeah, I think I'm a two-way defenseman. I like to move the puck and get the play out of a defensive zone. Also like to contribute in the offensive play. I use my shot as one of my main assets. I like to shoot the puck a lot in the offensive zone. So, yeah, that's what I'll hopefully try and bring this upcoming season.
And I take it you were aware of the reaction to your signing last year. If so, what did you make of what the Purple Army were saying? They were obviously still hopeful that a season was going to happen, but the fact that the likes of yourself was coming on board, did you see any of that?
No, it was really devastating. I was really looking forward to get over to Glasgow and play, but yeah, obviously it was uncertain times, and I'm glad I got to spend the year with my family and really appreciate the time with my family, and everybody stayed healthy on my end, so that's really what was most important.
So when you look back on last year, the reaction, I'm assuming, would have been a very disappointing one. I think you've alluded to that already. So what have you been doing over the last year? How have you kept yourself busy in those last 12 months or so since we spoke?
Yeah, like I said, I've been hanging out a lot with my family, and I actually got a new dog. His name is Jim. He's a little mini cockapoo, so that's been keeping me pretty busy. And obviously been training lots, working out, getting on the ice, just staying in shape. And I've also just been working for a landscaping company, so that's been keeping me busy a lot and keeping me in shape also.
And in terms of hockey, have you done much by way of training? Are you back on the ice, at least getting some skating done at least? Or what have you been doing in that regard?
Yeah, I've been getting on the ice as much as I can. Obviously, the past year there's been a couple lockdowns here in Ontario, Canada, so all the restrictions are finally taken off. So I've been really happy to get back on the ice and getting my training done.
Cool. Now, you've not played competitively for quite some time now, so you're obviously building yourself up to come over here and make an impression, but are you concerned there might be a little bit of rustiness to start with before you can really find your feet again?
I'm hoping not too much rust, but I just think for not playing that long, I just think I got lots in me to let go and hopefully just come out even stronger and better. So really looking forward to getting back on the ice.
Now, you're saying that you've been watching the names getting announced, the new coach coming in as well. Does it feel a bit more real now, the fact that the team is coming together and you're going to be part of it?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely gets me really excited. I had some good conversations with Malcolm and Gareth, and everything seems to be a go, and they're really excited to get me on board, and they're really starting to hit me, and hopefully everything doesn't get locked down and get a good season in.
Are you the sort of player that likes to set himself any targets, any goals or objectives that you're looking to do? Or are you just looking to just take the experience of this first year and try and learn from it as much as possible?
Yeah, exactly. Just my first year pro. I'm just really trying to be a sponge and just learn as much as I can. terms of goals, I don't have any so far. I might get a couple once I get a couple games in, but to start off, I'm just really trying to get my feet wet and just really learn from the older guys, and hopefully everything's going to go great that way.
Are there any coaches or players that you look up to? Any sort of professional players that you look up to? You maybe try and model yourself on? Anybody like that?
I played in junior in the OHL with Darnell Nurse, so he's definitely been someone I keep watching, and I've been looking up to him for a long time now. So I'm not sure if we have the exact same style of play, but he's definitely one of the best and hardworking guys I know. So I definitely try to just try and be like as much of a professional as he is, and just his work ethic. So I always try and remind myself to just try and work as hard as he did, and hopefully get things looking that way.
And do you have any hopes and expectations about life in Glasgow? Anything you want to do while you're here? That's away from the ice, of course.
Yeah, I kind of picked up a lot of golf this past year. I wasn't much of a golfer before, but yeah, the courses in Scotland look amazing. So that's definitely something I'd like to try out for sure.
Well, why not? You've got to try these things, don't you? Okay, just before we go, Medric, I want to find out a fun fact about you, something not many people know. I'm kind of putting you on the spot a little bit, but tell us something interesting about you that we don't know.
Oof, got a pretty crazy one here, but back when I was a little younger, when I was 14, actually, I threw a no-hitter in baseball. So that was a pretty cool memory of mine, and used to play a lot of baseball back in the day, but yeah, that's been a while.
Of course. And let's finish. I want to hear a message to the Purple Army you've got. I'm trying to get this from all the guys. What would you like to say to the fans who are watching this right now?
Yeah, I got a big warm welcome last year when I signed on social media, so I'm just really excited to finally get to see you guys in real person, and hopefully we'll be seeing you on the ice really soon.
Perfect, Medric. Good to see you again. Look forward to seeing you in person in not too long a time. And thank you for your time on this. Good to see you.
Thanks a lot.